Northwest Premier Thandi Modise says harsher measures are needed to combat rape, including no bail and longer sentences. Premier Modise was responding to the gang rape of a woman in Makwasi near Volmaranstad last weekend. She's praised police for arresting 7 suspects. In other developments, the case of 2 men facing charges of raping and murdering teenager Anine Boysen has been postponed to the 26th of February in the Bredasdorp Magistrates Court in the Western Cape. Johannes Kana and Jonathan Davids will then apply for bail. KwaZulu-Natal Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs MEC Nomusa Dube has called on communities to be alert after heavy rain and storms wreaked havoc in some parts of the province last night, reportedly causing a number of deaths. Dube says they have dispatched disaster management teams.
I really advise our communities to be on the alert because we know that a number of areas in KwaZulu-Natal were affected by these strong rains last night, including the areas of Umgungundlovu, Gemingeni municipality, on the way to Umzinyati, where also people were affected very badly. Umsinga being one of the areas that were hardly hit. We've sent our team since midnight. We are on the way there as well to make our own first-line assessment and interventions.
The Students' Representative Council at the University of Fort Hare in the Eastern Cape is seeking legal advice regarding a court interdict served on them by management. Students had barricaded all entrances and burned tires yesterday in support of demands to be addressed by management regarding an increase in residence fees and other academic issues. The interdict restricts students from protesting near the premises. SRC President Bulali Gawana.
Because we have been served with this interdict that says we must not gather in groups within the university premises, we then agreed as students, let us go and appeal the interdict. When we left the university, exactly when we arrived at court, we left the students outside the court. Then as the leadership, we went inside. Whilst we were now getting advice, we heard gunshots outside. Then when we tried to check what was happening, it was police chasing students all over the town.
Deputy President Kgalema Motlanthe is expected to hold talks with farmers and farm workers in Paling-the-Boland today. Motlanthe's visit will focus on fostering dialogue in the agricultural sector. The visit comes after the Labour Department set a new minimum wage for farm workers across the country of 105 rand a day, substantially higher than the previous 69 rand a day. Motlanthe will be accompanied by Agriculture Minister Tina Ummet-Patterson and others. Overseas, United States President Barack Obama has presented the highest military award, the Medal of Honor, to a former soldier for his heroism during a huge firefight in Afghanistan. Former Staff Sergeant Clinton Romesha led a battle against hundreds of Taliban fighters 4 years ago. Obama describes what happened to Romesha.
With gunfire impacting all around him, Clint raced to one of the barracks and grabbed a machine gun. He took aim at one of the enemy machine teams and took it out. A rocket-propelled grenade exploded, sending shrapnel into his hip, his arm, and his neck. But he kept fighting, disregarding his own wounds and tending to an injured comrade instead.
Recapping this top story, a senior law lecturer at the University of Venda in Limpopo, Maredi Mphahlele, says the Sexual Offences Act does not allow law enforcement agencies to forcefully conduct HIV testing on rape suspects.